still Breakfast Daily. Now we're going to get into some conversations. It's 1st of December and it's the month of Christmas. Now, the month of Christmas feels like the month of love. Well,
it is. It doesn't feel like.
Actually, yeah.
It is the month of love.
It is. Well, we're going to be talking about rejuvenating your love this Christmas. And the love guru, Reverend Benny Osedria, he is a customer experience, human resource performance consultant, as well as a coach on all of these. And he's going to show us how to rejuvenate your love this Christmas. Love guru.
I was waiting to laugh. I'm not sure about that.
About the love guru part.
I think love is so broad, it's deep, and we are only experiencing, packets of it, But yes, it's always good to find love and enjoy it, because the other side is not pleasant.
It isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Yeah.
So rejuvenating your love, this Christmas, can we put it in context? So love towards my friend, love towards family, love towards my partner, love towards church stuff. Where are we placing this love?
It depends on the individual. I think that for me, hearing even the topic, I wouldn't think church.
Okay.
I wouldn't think friends. I would think more in line with your spouse, or possibly for those that are not married partners. And the critical element is, when you talk rejuvenating, it means that it used to be. Something might have patched it off along the journey. And you're thinking of how you can go back to what it used to bring back the love. Today, Ghanaians are back with huge passion for the Black Stars. And you can see the love is back. And I think that is critically. So maybe taking a bit of lessons from what is happening in Ghana with the Black Stars, maybe you need to start winning something.
I know, right?
And you need to start doing well with something. Then, of course, the passion too. And I think that it's ideal and critical that if you need to rejuvenate something, you need to do something than the norm you're currently doing. And those are the things that are very critical for us to.
No. So I have money.
Yep.
How do I use money to rejuvenate my love? I don't have money. How do I rejuvenate my love? How do I show? Sometimes being able to buy certain gifts, for me, if you want to win my love, I want to see physical things, So that is one. But there are people who can't afford that. So depending on where you stand, how do you show the love? Okay,
so I think that when you talk about rejuvenating, there are a couple of things that you need to think critically about. And this is very important by, looking at, for example, what could be missing. You see, what might mean love for someone is not the same for the next person. You spoke about that. If you need to be able to win your love, then it has to come with gifts. For some people, it may be something else. It may be time spent. Not just spending the time, but building memories along that line. And having a lot of quality intimacy. Some people just need to respect their intimacy. I mean, things are so boring. Well, this is it's an adult show, right?
Well, Well, it's a family show, but schools are not on vacation, so we want to believe that you're going to school.
I wanted to keep it PG, but
these days PG are shifted.
Exactly.
The things that the children do now.
So maybe it's PG plus.
It's PG plus.
PG Pro Max.
I know, right?
So I think that when it comes to, for example, physical intimacy, where sex, romance, foreplays come to the scene, I think that a lot of couples have the same way of approaching or initiating sex or lovemaking. Same places, same approach. It's very interesting how, someone could be there, it's like, Charlie, today for happy. I mean, what is that? You know, sometimes when you hear the love language of a lot of people,
it's such a turn
off. Them,
it's such a turn off.
It's like they are totally out of coverage area, you know, but they understand themselves and they know what triggers. However, it becomes boring. So if you're talking about re-triggering something, do something different. Change the time. Okay. Why do you have to wait for all the kids to go to bed before you do your thing? Go to work, leave and come back early. All right?
Meet lunch break.
Or lunch
lunch break.
I like that. Lunch
go
break.
Hit the thing and you know what I'm saying?
And
see, and it's very spiritual, eh? Just in case someone thinks that we are being out of coverage area. It is very important.
We have that adult conversation.
I mean, so these are some of the things that if you need to bring in physical intimacy, it's not just about that, but even sometimes where you have it, right? I heard someone share testimony of how the guy makes her go bananas, and they will be leaving home for work. So he would go ahead and sit in the car and wait for the lady. And when the lady comes, oh, I left my watch or something, please get it for me. So the kids will be waiting in the car. And then,
oh wow, that's nice move.
You know, so you need to be creative if you really need to enjoy something different to rejuvenate. So that is for the physical intimacy part. But you asked about when you have or do not have the finances to do what you need to do. See, I think say I can't for baby, and I don't know if it's bad, but you see, pre-mani something. Sometimes people have money. Right?
Explain.
People have money, but they don't know how and what to.
Exactly.
So you can see people that are rich that want to organize like a funeral. But the things they do doesn't bring them
exactly.
You know, so a typical example is you having a lot of money, so you can afford to enter a boutique and shop stuff. But what somebody will get from
Medina,
Cantamanto or Tama Station, you realize that challenge for sure respect. You get it?
Yes, and typically a lot of people don't know how, and I think that. For me, one of the challenges has to do with finding gifts, you know, and there are very easy, simple ways of different things you can do. Sometimes leaving love notes, you know, in places where she could or he could find it, and just share little thoughts. I mean, these are little things that can trigger a lot.
You know, waking up to a cup of coffee.
Yes.
You know, something like that.
One day I was in the studio, and I was here one day, and my kids were home. My wife was home as well. So we're having a show. They were watching. I think it was one of the school holidays. And while the session was going on, not knowing, they were recording videos. And she was in my shirt. And the kids were taking videos. She was modeling. Because the previous night, I had taken her top and had worn it and she wanted it back. So it was her revenge. But now the pictures she shared, as I was driving out of here, I was supposed to go to work. Like,
so no, I think there's an idea, you know. I mean, little things, wear his shirt, you know, do stuff, you know.
See, you need to do something different. If you want a different result, definitely put in simple things, all right? And please, take the family out somewhere. Especially try to do that quality time with her. You know, find someone to take care of the kids, even if it means for a couple of hours. All right, go somewhere, have fun. Say, you know, speak about things that are not the norm, chores and obligations and this. Those things really dwindle the energy out of your love life, and it's not something you really want to do if you intend to rejuvenate.
Now, how do we sustain this? So Christmas, we've rejuvenated the love, you know, then Christmas is over. Then how do we sustain it? Because we come back to the normal school fees is waiting in January. Still the economy has challenges. We are increasing fuel. So how do you sustain this rejuvenation?
The realities of life never fades off. No matter what you do. At least now I know that life will never be easier. But as life stretches, you stretch better. If you tend to focus too much on those, you will end up losing. See, whether I like it or yes, you keep paying fees. The fees will go up.
Yeah.
Feeding fee will go up.
Yeah.
Transportation will go up. You cannot wait until they go down before you
Yeah.
start showing love. So it's ideal and critical that in the midst of all that, find a way to switch off there and have that important time, quality time with your spouse, with your partner. Because, in fact, that is even a way of letting off some bit of the steam or the stress. All right, you know, to talk about other things, to look at other things. I mean, when we're young, we used to go to every gardens. Now there are too many places to go.
Yeah.
You know, we used to take walks. You know, and I remember on campus we called it parlon. You know, you go and parlon and bed and you know those things. And we that lived around Spaintex, we used to go to Sacramento. Fridays was a booming thing there. You know, go just walk, buy an ice cream, and those things might sound so cliche, but it adds something to your relationship. And for Christmas, you know, there are too many places to go to. Go to events together, you know, comedy shows, music shows. And I think that those, you know, things when you introduce it helps a lot in what you're trying to build together, you know, to bring back the love.
Yeah, well,
I think that
situation is also
we could
coming
even,
up, so, you know.
so you can come to situation, you know,
exactly.
and I think that you can switch roles. You know, sometimes it makes it very kind of, so today
Someone is
maybe
getting some
daddy
ideas.
is cooking, and you know, mommy is trying to wash the car. I mean, fun games.
No,
and
but me, if you go and wash the car, some people.
why?
No, I say wash our shorts. Come on, now.
But that is the whole idea.
I mean.
That's the whole thing. So I mean, wearing his shirts, you know, and trying to clean the car, doing macho stuff.
I think a lot of people are just too straight and stiff.
Yeah.
You know,
the economy,
tone down.
the Russia-Ukraine war.
I think on that premise, no comments.
It was COVID.
You know, we have crossed COVID. So now the war is on. So.
Yeah, no, fantastic. I like these ideas because I think spontaneity just has a way of bringing back. You know, she's not expecting, but it's nice. You know,
those surprises. Those surprises.
And like you said, it doesn't have to cost too much money.
No.
You know.
No.
And a lot of the things I mean, the more I think the more deliberate you are about thinking through the process, the cheaper it will cost.
Exactly.
It will cost you to actually do things.
No, but there are times that you can actually have a movie night in your own house.
Yeah.
You know, turn off lights and stuff like that.
Of course.
And let's watch some movie.
And these days for 4 CDs, you can get popcorn that you just put in your microwave
and you are done.
I mean,
is that not the,
seriously,
you know?
So I think one of the things that
one
of the things you can institute is, I mean, find game nights. Play games. Because I'm a trainer, I have access to training software, so I can create Kahoot games, virtual games, and everyone on their phones or tablet can plug into it and we play games. And it's a lot of fun. So a bit of pizza here, bit of drinks, water, whatever, you know. And then you play games. And it brings up, you know, even for the entire family, there's a bit of energy that comes into it. And this Christmas, I'm planning to do something, inviting friends to plug in. So wherever you are, you can actually be a part, you know. And I think that those are some of the things we need, you know. And if you care, if you find, you know, some of your friends, you bring the families together. Through that, a bit of energy will be introduced in yours. Take it and then go start working on something. Because iron will sharpen iron.
Fantastic.
Benny, how do people get in touch with you?
Well, my handles, you can find me on Instagram as Osadria. On Facebook is Bernard Osadria, and LinkedIn as well. But either and my WhatsApp is 0500 200 944.
All right. Now, there's too much
Thank
love
you.
around.
I know, right? Yep. Well, we're going to take a quick break. A big thank you to Reverend Benny Osadria. And we'll be back after that. Don't go anywhere.